Hey guys, what's going on? DuffKing56 here, back to continue my Let's Play of Blueprints. Despite my personal failings, I am here. We are here to witness something, I guess. It's going to be a run, regardless of what is going to be the result of said run. Now I have goals, as you all know. Pump room, contraptions, reservoir, fountain, let's see, what else do we, what else can we name here? You know, there's a million trillion things, but if you remember, got ourselves another sigil last time. We're starting with the magnifying glass and the key card. 2 items, I guess. Nothing too crazy per se. Always on the lookout for this last microchip, which I feel like is going to open up another really important area in the game. Things we're looking for include the tomb, the pump room, like I mentioned. Item shop would be great, so we can finally put this gosh darn trophy to bed. But as to what we'll get, who knows? Nothing really that crazy. Do we go for the shelter here? That way we can ignore the negative impact of the red room. That would be nice. I'll take this. Should log on to here. Do I want to make a special order, or do I want to just start an experiment? I feel like starting an experiment now would not be a bad thing. But I also feel like it might not be the brightest idea to start, so maybe what we could do is place a special order. I almost want to special order the metal detector going forward, because that way, like I said, we still have a candle puzzle to do with the burning glass, so we'll do that. But the rest is going to be driven by what we draft. And a commenter, JB, made a really good point. I believe it was you, JB, who was talking about somebody's drafting strategy to only draft things that will give you lore and advance the game. That should be... it's a pretty damn good assessment of how we should be drafting, I feel like. Now, will I actually come forward with it all, you know, have it all come to fruition? Who knows, but... let's start by trying to do right by our logic with these. Both statements on the white box are true. Both statements on this box are true. Okay, so if that's the case, we have 2 true boxes. So exactly 2 statements of word with the word true are false. The gems are not in this box. Interesting. So if this were true, one of these were not true, which would make all this false. So this has to be false. The top statement on the white box is true. The gems are not in this box. These could both be true. If this is true, exactly 2 statements with the word true are false. So that would... We've advanced ourselves into awful territory where I now am dealing with 2 statements. Exactly 2 statements with the word true are false. Okay. The gems are not in this box. Let's just say this box is true. The gems are not here. There's 1, 2, 3 more statements here. The top statement on the white box is true. Okay, so that's already 1 of the 2 statements being true. The gems are not in this box. Let's say that's true. That would automatically mean the gems are in this box. Both statements on the white box are true. That could be 2 out of 3. Both statements on this box are true. I feel like that can't be right. So I don't know about this one. I don't know about this one at all. This hurts my brain. As you can imagine. This is definitely a brain-hurty puzzle. Okay. Let's go back to here. Let's go back to truth proving here. True, true, true. True. Oh, am I thinking that? Okay, I'm thinking of this incorrectly. I don't know if this can be true. I don't know if this box can be true. I think this box is not... The top statement on this box is false at the very least. Or the bottom statement, I mean. Actually, that would make this false. So this box is false. Done. Exactly 2 statements with the word true are false. If these are both false, then this is true. The gems are not in this box. That could be false. Which would make this true. Which would make this true. The gems are not in this box. If this is false, that could be true. I want to say this is the box. Okay. Like I said, a lot of brain power for who knows what kind of utility here. Gems are always good, though. We have to acknowledge that. I do like the den here, despite being able to redraw. I also don't mind... You know what? Let's throw a curveball here. I wonder if... Is the kitchen the right call? Or let's take the storeroom. This seems odd, but I almost would rather use a different thing here. Like a different strategy for this dead-end room below me. We don't have the tomb. I kind of like the observatory because we spent some cash on observatory days last time. I like this. We basically have taken care of our gem issue for a majority of the run. I mean, maybe a deep late run. Not the best idea. I kind of like this. Okay, let's go to the spare terrace. First of all, let's see if this painted wall is still the case. That is very interesting to me. Because I would have assumed that this would have gone away. I don't know why I would have assumed that, but it's kind of a cool little finding. I'll be honest. The commissary seems like a great thing to have here. We're getting probably close to... Yep, there's a locked door. Oh, interesting. I think we buy most of this. And honestly, oh man, we need the pump room so badly. I almost would rather take it over a health run decision like the foyer. Especially because we have this going on here. We just whack, whack. Okay. Alright, we definitely don't need to worry about gems. So the laundry room would be interesting. And don't forget, we need to go to the laundry room. And the archives. And the patio. If you know, you know. Right? Am I right? Alright, let's... I probably should have checked that door, but that's... Oh, shoot. Whoopsies, didn't mean to use steps there. So it goes. So it goes. We really need to pay attention to chess pieces. I need to really comb a deep run for this. I feel like the lab is kind of cool now. It's on the side of the computer usually. Oh. Here you are. Thank you, little guy. Let's get an experiment rocking. We don't have a shovel yet. Maybe if we draft a shop room, we can increase our allowance. I really like the allowance. Does it really yield things for us, though? And a oh, okay. All right. Interesting. I like the kitchen here. Maybe we get shop, right? Of course. Chef salad, I kind of like this. Let's start by just grabbing this because we're likely going to have to backtrack through this room. The chapel is a good, interesting pull. Pantry, I don't really know yet. But I'm not too worried here. We're sheltered, so we get the impact. Conservatory, I think, is almost necessary at this point. I wish we had a shovel, man. I wish we had a shovel. Oh my god, here it is. It was unusual? Oh my lord. Do we make it standard? I kind of like standard over commonplace. But I almost want commonplace until I get the trophy. But then am I ever going to be able to re-change it? But then again, we get an item draw from it. And it's a long hallway. Not common enough to be a nuisance. Not rare enough to be elusive. You know what? I'm just going to gamble. I'm just going to gamble. I kind of like this being commonplace too now. As you could imagine. Really wish. Really wish. Okay. Let's keep the momentum here. I'm very pleased. Once again, we want a shovel draw though, right? Nice. Jackhammer chance. But I think instead of going for a jackhammer, which we would need the broken lever for, which who knows when we would be getting that. I'd rather just take the digs while I have it. Because we're going to be connecting to, hopefully we're going to be connecting to it, the foundation. And we'll go from there. The rumpus room, you say? Oh man, do I want to redraw just from looking at this. The bedroom's kind of nice. There's a chance we get a chest. There's a chance we get coins. Drafting a bedroom is never a bad thing, but let's take the items. I was more so hoping for dice in that instance, but that's fine. Conference room's great. Doubling our money is doing nothing because we want to connect to the foundation. Hoping for a boiler room going forward here. Because, you know, we're always out here to rave at the boiler room. Who's DJing tonight? It's DJ Sinclair. Well, I should say Jones. It's DJ Jones. I kind of like the passageway here. Gives us a little bit more flexibility. We have the gems, so like, why not just deplete them? And of course, like, now I've gone through all this, and why the hell have we not drawn the workshop yet, right? This is a perfect time for it. Ooh, do I like the mailroom? Or, I mean the break room. Let's do that. I think in my absence, it's been one day for you, but it's been multiple days for me. I think I've got the rounding down pat. So, 1 round to the tens place is 0. Right, plus 6 should be 6. Good. 7 rounded to the tens. Rounded to the tens is 10. 10 times 11 is 110. Rounded to the 100. 100 divided by that is 5. That's a bit of a word salad. 20 rounded 0 and 0. Oh, and then 1/3. Shoot, I'm so sorry. I was not paying attention. 10, right? I think we said 10. Next one was 5. So 20 rounded to the ones is 20. 1/3 of 20? Or do we start with 1/3 of 20? 1/3 of 20 is 6.3. Rounded 6. Rounded to 10? I think it's rounded to 10. It must be rounded to 6 then. I'll have to think through that a little bit closer. More closely. 20 over 3, 6.3 rounded to 6 and 6. Or is it 6 plus 6? No, I just, Maybe it's just rounded once? What am I even doing? What, you know, I could have chosen an easier room here, right? Go figure. 1/3 of 20 is 6.3, repeating. Or do we round first? No. It's not 10 or 6. It couldn't be 0. Six double rounded would just be, wouldn't be 1, it would round up to 0, which would be 10. Oh, it's 6.6, which would be 7. Not 6.3. There we go. Sorry, that was a mental boom right there. Don't worry, I've recovered greatly. The stories of my demise have been overestimated. I'll just keep using keys. That's fine with me. I kind of like... The dark room's interesting. We get an item out of it. I don't think it's a bad idea to use our second shelter room here. I didn't expect a lot from what we could be finding, but why not? The walk-in is good, potentially. The utility closet's interesting. But what would the utility closet really do? I think the walk-in closet's better for us. Oh, the telescope. That's fascinating. We can go and use it. We planned on backtracking a little bit at the very least. Security would be great. Save some key issues. Oh, here you are. That all looks kosher to me. Oh, no, 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 no. Let's fix that. Whoopsies. Got a little too excited. We'll unlock it all. Is now the time to... We'll wait. We'll wait to remote in. And we'll see. Also, there's other things I noticed as well that I will be getting into as we go along here. Is now the time for the pump room? We don't have power to it, though. I like the weight room here, too. I don't mind this at all, actually. Dude, 3 key cards. Fantastic. Okay, here's a boiler room. Now, it's in a bit of a compromised area. To the point where I'm almost feeling like it's not a good idea to draft it there. It'll still remain in our pool. I really do worry about that. Would you not worry about that if you were me? Been a while since we've been here. I saw something there. That was weird. Beautiful. Now, let me see. What's my progress here? We're so close. 3 more of those dartboards to solve. Good to know. Nice. Needed that one. Give me a turnip. Damn. Alright, didn't think you'd make it so hard on me. I get it, game. We take those. Let's just draft all the way up. We might as well. We have the keys for it. Honestly, I'm cool with the Nook. I don't see no coins here. I assumed it was going to be keys, but that's fine. Give me the workshop. Okay, the showroom is something. The rumpus room could amount to something. I don't think it's a bad idea to leave this open. And then let's calculate a little bit here. 60, 50, 110, 170. There's no way in hell we're going to get any of this. But that's okay. Silver spoon. Honestly, it would have been nice to have the money for the spoon. Okay. Good to know what we are up against here. Now let's make our way back. I get it. There's a fire. That kind of, the crackle kind of gave me a little bit of a... What was that? But here we are. Ooh. Is the solarium good here? The foyer certainly is interesting. Hallway doors being unlocked means something. It kind of depends how the rest of this drafting goes. I think I'd rather hallway here. Which might seem weird. I don't know, was that weird? Okay, we'll come back to you. Probably shouldn't have walked through there until we drafted, but that's fine. Boiler room. This is a great place for the boiler room, actually. So first we check for dig spots, our usual fare. Would love to grab a trophy room / vault. That's like 40, 50 coins. Once again, it won't do what we need it to do, sadly, but let's get the power on. And we likely would want it to be piped to the right here for now. Okay. The archives is somewhere we want to go. You know, honestly, with as often as... Oh, man. You know what? It's fine. We'll draft it. Check to see. Just like, you know, bump into it a little bit. Be like, hey, is there something here that we need to know about? Kind of like this. Could be the pump room. Could be whatever. Okay, we get keys here. Just not really much. Fine with me, though. Oh, actually, we screwed ourselves over in a way. We have to pipe the power towards the middle, which is fine. We just have to hope that there's vents here, which there are. Alright, now it's time for a lengthy backtrack, which I think we can handle. Let's backtrack this way. This is a scary draft. And honestly, that's about all we could have asked for. Because we have this. And I like the rumpus room here. In fact, if I could draft straight down, I absolutely would. Ooh, treasure map. Okay. We're gonna need some steps for you, buddy boy. Okay, I was about to say, do the changes to the workshop only come into effect at a certain point here? Which, that would have been weird. Oh, there's a broken lever. Okay, so do we really want to make the power hammer or the power hammer or the jackhammer? Do we want to even make the burning glass before we've even confirmed what's going on here? I don't really know what I want to do. What I could do here is a spread gold maneuver. But I'm very interested in this archive floor plan, whatever that could be as well. Why not do this? Preserve our gems, spread some gold. Let's run payroll. Spread gold. It fucks our backtrack up a little bit, and that's fine. Again, like, do I really want anything from this workshop other than just being like, okay, we're chill here? I think it wouldn't be a bad way to it wouldn't be bad to preemptively get a burning glass. The operable question is, do we make a power hammer or a jackhammer? The power hammer, wait, do we have the weight room? Oh, we do. Okay, we want to make the power hammer. The jackhammer, I haven't really gotten an item from it, and of course, granted, this is limited use. I haven't gotten an item that was like, I need this right now. You know? But they're all good, like getting dice and stuff like that's great for the variability of the run. I think right now... Our best option is to go directly back to the kitchen and not waste time regarding that. And the best way to do that is this way, I'm pretty sure. So we'll take care of all this. Okay. Right, and we walk directly through this area. Deftly dodging the grubby hands of the church. Yes, I said it. Do this. 20 steps, it's huge. We'll eat the rest of the bananas. We're basically good. We're right as rain. I mean, if we... Oh, we do have the salt shaker, so that's helpful. Alright, back to the rotunda. For ultimate variability here. We're slowly making our way... We're ambling at this point. We're ambling? Is that a good thing? No, that's kind of... Ambling usually implies we're not doing our... You know, we're just kind of like... But here we are. And what we can do here is, since I don't plan on us going backwards too much... Of course, we want to get to the break room. This will be good. I know we're ignoring the use of the telescope for now. I'm hoping we hit it big. With food or something. Man, the shop will just fuck us though, you know. You know what, let's take the steps. Take the steps. Very good. Is this the play? Could be a hallway, for all we know. Okay, I mean, that's fine. It's not what we wanted. It's dead-ended, but it's steps here. Really, the meat and potatoes of the run is going up north here and seeing how we can best flex around here. Where is this wall? Is it this guy? It is this guy. Please be an upgrade disc. That would be really nice. Reward me. Oh, there's a note. What is this little guy? Oh, hello there. The 8th something to our blank. Okay, of course, of course we lost our, whatchamacallit, our magnifying glass. The destruction of structural elements of the house, like walls, is not permanent, will reset every few days. We know that's wrong, 100%. So, fuck you for lying. You liar. Let's go through the archives. Unfortunately, we don't know which of these filing cabinets are important, because whatever is on the X marked by the aquarium is obviously going to be some sort of, like, locked element. Or something to use on a cabinet, maybe like a shiv or something. Oh, here's the pump room. Okay, the game has begun, my friends. The game has begun. Hit that power hammer. Should just blow the chest up. Thank you. Alright, I'm extremely excited now. We could, in theory, fill the aquarium and maybe drain the fountain. We also have to take one away from the reservoir, which actually will take some elegance. Don't get me wrong, it's not going to be easy. I literally cannot do the lost and found here because it could fuck us. Although whenever we enter the room is when it'll happen. Maybe drafting it isn't so bad. We could, in theory, draft it and just lose everything because who cares? Oh, I forgot to get the treasure. I think it's in the walk-in, maybe? Shit. Who says no, lost and found? If we're done with everything, we're done with everything. We could lose some good stuff here. I think we have to play it safe, unfortunately. I don't think the dice is bad. Dice are bad. Who even knows if we're going to be able to take care of everything with the pump room? That is my other concern. Not my also other concern. That would sound really weird. Laundry room. Okay, now we're talking. Now we're actually talking. because I found an X, and it's like right around here. File cabinet key marked what looks like the car keys, likely opens up a drawer somewhere on the estate, and it's long buried. And this is where the power goes as well. So what does the power do here? You exchange all your steps for your gems at a 1-to-1 rate. 5 will exchange my remaining stars with my allowance. Wow. And all my dice with my keys. And get rid of my dice and get more keys. That's interesting. Okay, so we have interesting things there. Can we launder things towards money? I guess we could like launder into that if we really wanted to. So let's go and see what we're going to be. Oh, okay. Well, that was easy. Just make sure it doesn't open anything else, which I wouldn't expect here. Okay. Let's do it. Of course, we don't have things. Oh. Okay, well, that's a clue. All right, let's go back here. Peace! Terms of surrender have been accepted. The red flags flying over the capital is a bittersweet sight of comfort for many of this realm's war-weary citizens. After 22 years, peace had come at last. We, the staff of Reddington Herald, join all the citizens of Reddington in welcoming the new era of peace and formally retract and disavow all prior printed support of House Desolates. Royals flee in defeat. For shame, O you cowardly coattails! In our most trying hour we clung, and in yours you ran. In his first public address since the end of the war, the victorious leader of the Fen army, General Tuskin, did not express much sympathy for his fallen enemy. The royal family's departure was not expected, as rumors of their plans to flee to the neighboring realm of Araja had been circulating even before the war's end. However, the suddenness of their departure left many of their supporters feeling abandoned. It's a disgrace, a betrayal of the people they swore to protect. They had fled to foreign lands seeking comfort and refuge while other people suffer. Their people suffer and struggle to rebuild. This is not the kind of leadership we need. We need leaders who will stand with us in times of adversity, who will not abandon us when we are afraid and at our most vulnerable. Desolate's princess, born in exile in 1924. In the 4 decades since the end of the war, little news has reached our news desk regarding the former royals, whose life in exile has remained a quiet source of speculation and mystery. Prince Rolf, the grandson of Desolates IV, broke that silence on Tuesday when he announced the birth of his daughter, who the princess, Caitlin J.R.E., who, in keeping with Arajan tradition, was endowed with her mother's surnames. Close supporters of the exiled family are, of course, concerned at this public announcement. Is she wearing? I wonder about that. Displays a notable shift in conduct for the royals and sets the stage for the family to exit private life and return once again to the public sphere. A change that would undoubtedly stir up long-buried allegiances and unrest in our realm. Tensions rise on the southern border. The Crown's recent decision to dismantle the realm's remaining railways have caused increasing tensions with our southern neighbor Araja, who has for many generations relied on our realm's rail tracks for the northern passage to Arch Ares. The ensuing round of trade negotiations with Araja, which were conducted with reckless care and little diplomacy, have, to the surprise of no one, ended in an impasse. Early reports have alluded that in addition to their other demands, the Crown has requested that the asylum granted to the former House of Desolates be revoked. So that's some interesting stuff there. All right, now let's mess with the pump. We have no choice. Let's see here. Everything's like full. I suspect that, again, let's see, we want to drain the tank maybe. We could fill the tank here. Oh, actually, now if we drain the reservoir by 1, would we be able to? Let's see. Okay. What do we want to do first? Drain the reservoir by 1. Reservoir is 2. 2 is pump 2. Pump 1, pump 2. Tank 1 fill. Or maybe I do... Tank 1 fill. And now, if I... Would this not work then? Good. Oh shit. No, we're good, right? Okay, we're good. Good. Now, aquarium. Can we fill this? Aquarium is 3. Pump 1. Should be going to the bottom to tank 1. I'm fine with filling the aquarium. You all should know this. Also fine with draining the greenhouse? Question mark, do we even really need it? I don't know. Couldn't tell you. Let's see, we want tank 1 to fill. Get some water out of the reserves here. Also, we haven't really made use of the... Well, I mean, that's full, so that's fine. All right, let's start working on draining the fountain. So we should fill the pool. The pool is 6. Pump 4 to tank 1. Oh, whoops, did I fuck that up? No, I'm okay. I'm okay. I think that's what happened. We drained the tank, so we can't do much about it. Okay. So now the fountain needs to be drained. 1. Pump 2. 1 to pump 2. It's the bottom one. Wait, hold on. I'm all... Not 1 to pump 2. Good. I think that's right. I think sometimes I get confused. This is 12. So I'm pretty sure this works. Maybe I'll be short. We'll see. We'll see. So we want to turn this off. Tank 1 drain. This is going to be a long episode depending on how we run this, which is actually kind of exciting. Okay, so we turn that on. Fill it up by 2. Does that mean we're good to go? Like, who knows, right? Fill 1, turn off, tank 1, drain, the reserves will be full. Okay, good. So now my question here, can I finish it off? And then the rest. Oh, we're full. I feel like this is bad. We got to give one to the pool. Pool is 6, right? 6. Pump 4, tank 1. So if I click the button, the pool will fill. Yes, sir. That's okay. We don't mind. Okay, this is incredibly exciting. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Probably because I fucked up. That's okay. Tank 1 fill. Tank 1 drain. We flip the switch. We hit the fountain. Yo, we are golden. Or golden. Bulletproof. Untouchable. And none of those things probably are actually true. And that's the beauty of it. So, let's backtrack. It's all we can do, question mark? Right? It's all we can do. I fucked up. My bad. Sorry. We'll go this way. Shame we bought out the kitchen because we're going to be using so many steps today. I don't think going down actually might be faster and less steps-y. What are my actual goals? Okay, I have goals now. I have goals, gentlemen and ladies. And germs, as they say. Do I want to go this way? I want to... Okay, you know what? I should. It takes steps, but it is what it is at this point. We got to figure out this whole boat thing, guys. This is the correct level of the water. We need to find a way to get over there. Now, is that going to connect through here? Which we won't even know because we're not even outside yet? Probably. But until we do that, we do not know. So, let us burn our steps. We've got no choice. Once I actually get to the fountain, I will need to pause briefly because that's life. Tend to something important. But no worries, I will come back with haste. I will leave the coins in the fountain alone. I don't want to pick them up. Look how many we got. Isn't that amazing? Oh, it's beautiful. Been a while since we've been this way, folks, right? Isn't this freaking cool? Oh, so here's the boat. Okay, so that's good. It's straight up just the opposite. Let's do this. For a second, I was like, oh, it failed to light. That would have been weird. Yes! Guys, we're taking care of it! How freaking awesome is this? We are making moves, as they say. Who's they? Me. I'm saying it right now. After waiting the better part of 3 weeks for the equipment to be carefully hoisted down the cliffside one piece at a time, the wait is finally over. Today we begin our formal foray into the mountain and begin excavation of the first tunnel, the first of many. To prevent future delays, Thomas Sinclair has generously volunteered to install a freight lift to facilitate both personnel transport. However, after seeing this ornate designs, one can't help but feeling the Baron's delicate taste might be better suited for the ballroom crowd. Regardless of the particulars, I'm sure my crew won't object to riding down the tunnels in fashionable style. So this should connect to where the chess puzzle is. Fuck yes. We are here, folks. How sick is this? That is so damn cool. Alright, next objective. Get on the boat travel to the other side. I'm seeing it. We drop the level of the water to 6, and then we can go down into that tunnel. Now that does oh, shit. Well, never mind. We will couch that for a second. Man, I wish I had the shoes. I guess it doesn't matter. So this tells me... Oh wait, we have the power hammer too, don't we? I think we should pay attention closely to... There's a broken down wall over here. Is that it? I can't remember. This is a door. This might be the entrance from the tomb. I couldn't tell you. I'm leaving this as is. Because I have ulterior motives here. I'm getting on the damn boat. Which also means that we have a means of travel to get across the way. This is so cool. I'm so excited. You have no idea. We need to get over there. But we will. Don't you worry. How could you not love these cutscenes? Like, what the fuck? Let's go over here. Is there any walls to knock down with the power hammer? We have the damn thing. We might as well check, right? Again, who says no? Not seeing anything over there. So probably not. That's okay. Like this whole area, I was like, maybe I could use the power hammer to whack a wall down. Not the case, not the case. But do we have steps for this? To bring it down to 6? Probably like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, we've got steps, folks. We've got steps for days. Now, I'm assuming that it's going to fuck me over. I'm not going to be able to finish anything when I go down there, but that means I have free reign. I do have to do all this in one fell swoop, though. So my other concern is I get down there, and I have no way to get back because of the water level. Another thing that's popping up in my head that's making me a little bit concerned for this strategy is the boat gonna still be accessible? I know there's a long staircase. This is tough, guys. This is tough. I don't know exactly what I want to do here. But I'm so excited. You have no idea. Well, you do, actually. You've watched me the whole time. The two of you, I know who you are. I'm watching. Okay, I'm going to pause and be right back. I'm just too excited not to try. So, BRB. All right, friends, sorry about that. An eternity to me, a blink of an eye for all of you. But that's okay. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or is it here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. You know what? I got to get the picture. Hold on. This is going to take a minute. I should have started with this, but here I am being a dummy. Let's take a looky-loo here. Also, what the hell's up with the gallery? I know you all have hinted like, you'll get it, but like, will I? I'm kind of thick, as I've demonstrated. Still looking through it here. Hold on. Red Room 1, I think, is the picture. Yeah, so 0... it's full drain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 0 is full drain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So as much as the aquarium. Okay. Good to know. Let's drain reservoir. Now my concern here, we've got all this water. Are we going to have to fill the fountain? again, even though we've like already unlocked this thing. We now have no use for the fountain, right? Right? I think so. Let's see. The fountain is 1. Pump 2. Oh, no. Wait a second. 1, pump 2 on the low. Right? There we go. So if I'm correct here, we can drain the remainder of the reservoir. If we fill tank 1. No, okay. No, stop. I knew this would happen. That's okay. I'm not too worried about it. We will drain tank 1 again. While we're doing that, we want to drain reservoir again. So reservoir is 2, pump 2. We just switch positions here. Right, are we here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, maybe we leave things be for now. I'm prioritizing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, the odds of this working out in our direct favor, very weird. So I'm worried about that. I'm incredibly worried, actually. What I'd rather do is end in the break room, unless we get some crazy pull to give us food. It might seem ridiculous, but we won't... I mean, there's also a chance I've royally fucked myself over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It has to be it. I have to be confident here. All right, let's just go. We'll make our decision. We'll be decisive with our decision because, you know, we're decisive decision makers. And get out of here. I believe this is the way, correct? Security through the dark room. Oh, God fucking damn it. Security to the dark room. Now, question. Let's just see what the treasure map is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we should get it in the break room. Whatever was due to us is due to us. Right? There we go. Let's do this song and dance again. I wonder what happens when you dig up a coffer with the jackhammer. Do we get, like, more interesting things? I wonder. Even 40 coins, what's the point? Okay, I mean, that coins and gems... Oh, it's just gems. I mean, who cares? We don't have anything whatevering. Would have been cool to add some interesting things with this. Would have been cool to use the telescope or something outside, because once again, there is something to do with the outside telescope. I just don't know yet. But I think we just call this a fucking day, guys. What a crazy run. We got 3? Was it 3 new allowances? Which is great. Another day. Did we use one to redraw? We might have. I'm not sure. But you know what? Great fucking day. We might not need the power hammer anymore for all we know. The burning glass, jury's out. The jury is out. We have a tomb thing to figure out, so let's just call it there. Guys, that was a good day. Absolutely great day. So thanks so much for watching this great day. My name's ToughKing56. I'll see you all next time. Peace out and bye-bye.